Can't cut that vine. Or not vine, weed, I guess. I wonder if having another cup of the same tea and sitting down will prompt some progression. I've got more here still made. I could test that pretty easily without really spending anything. Let's see. Where's a bench? Alright, let's see if anything new happens.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down and all sorts.
Okay, that was I didn't mean to tell her to stand up there. That was a misclick, but that seemed like it was repeating the same dialogue we heard last time with this type of tea. Okay. Alright, let's just drain the rest of this and just feed the tree. Okay. Look for the... Oh, dirty cup. Throw this on the train. Oh, the knight's upstairs. Are you feeling any better? ... Hello, Gerard? ... Wait, are you and Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? ... Okay, sure. Hey, feeling any better? ... What's going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking anymore? ... Can you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? ... Whatever. Okay, maybe go tell Boro. Boro, has something strange happened? Nobody is talking to me. It's like everyone has gone mute. Indeed. Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Here, come with me. I will show you what I am thinking. Visiting the fancy tree? Here we go. You have seen the shrine by now, yes? The shrine is a most important artifact. Surely it is, but not yet usable. Let us fix that. ... There we go. The shrine is a sacred place. It is what we turn to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? It is different for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you toward your next step, whatever that may be. When you're ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue to tend the shop if you wish. As long as you are our tea warrior, I'm confident Wanderstop is in good hands. So it's like if you don't do this, you could just keep playing the little tea game, but if you click this, you progress the story, it sounds like? Alta stares at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander. Sure. Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh God, what's going on? Where am I? Someone please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Right, that's right. Wait, is that herself?
You're a fighter. A warrior.
Of course, yes, I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I forgot.
It's okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise.
I wonder if this is like her future self?
Do you remember what your goal is?
Yes, to find Master Winters and train with her.
No, not that one. The bigger goal.
The bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger
to defeat
goal?
anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Gotcha. What about for the next 10 years?
No. You can do much better than 10 years. If you work hard enough, you could go the entire rest of your life without losing. Think about it. Undefeated. For the rest of your life.
I think that's impossible. How can I even do that?
It's not impossible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
With your help?
Of course. I would be honored.
Thank you.
I just need you to push yourself a little bit harder, okay?
Right, of course. Just tell me what to do.
I've got you, Alta. You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
Push yourself harder? She's been trying to calm down. This is so weird. It's like that other part of her looked all like peaceful and serene, but it was giving like bad advice. Welcome back, miss. What? What just happened? That is an excellent question. It would appear our clearing has changed. And can I say, it is a most delightful change at that. Look at all these colors. Wait, did this happen because I sat down at that shrine? It seems so. Just as Boro promised, something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? Ah, it seems your sword is right where we left it, on the tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. Might be best to explore the clearing and learn more. Hold on, are the plants I planted all gone? It would seem they are, yes. I put a lot of work into those. They're not permanently gone, are they? How do I get them back? Oh dear, Miss Alta, I am truly sorry, but I am not knowing of a way to bring these things back. It would seem the forest has taken your plants away. In fact, do you see the hanging pots over there? Before you showed up, Boro had spent a bit of a time filling all of them with lovely plants. It was quite beautiful, yes, but all gone now. Sigh. I am sorry that you have had something taken from you. It is not a kind feeling. But perhaps you will join me in standing up and moving forward into the new shop that is before us. In fact, Boro can see that already a new customer is arriving. That lady's got sass, look at her. Would you care to go say hello? Perhaps she is even needing your help with something. There is still much for us to do, and I am so grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. Please take care, as always. Okay, so we've got a new color palette for our place now. Where's the new person? Over there. I've heard everyone say, hey, thank you, appreciate that. Have you ever played Temtem? I have not, no. Hello. Shoo, be gone with you. What? You heard what I said, I don't need eavesdropping from the competition. Competition? Damn, Skippy, you probably thought you were the only merchant in these woods, didn't you? Guess what? Some of us are doing real salesmanship out here. But no, you have a problem with the basic tenets of healthy market competition. You think nobody else has the right to do honest business, right? Isn't that what you think? What? Don't play stupid mumbling fool with me, I can see right through it. We both know you do anything to keep all the profits to yourself. I'm pretty sure everything here is free, there are no profits. Ha, that's what you want me to believe. But I'm not worried once I set up shop, it's over for you and your little socialist utopia. Socialist. What exactly do you sell? I bet you'd like to know that. I bet you'd love to have the edge on me. Well, tough tooties, I'm not falling for the what do you sell ever again. Wanderstop is a tea shop, so if you don't sell tea, we're not competitors. Oh, suddenly miseducated over here knows all about economics. You want to know what I offer customers? It's simple. Firm products, higher prices, harsh, unasked for life advice. All that and a smack to the head on your way out. Alright, Grandma, sounds like business competition to me. Now that's more like it. That's the spirit of competition. You've got some moxie, kid. But moxie don't cut it in cutthroat economy like this. You need brains, guts, wood screws. You'll never overcome my built-in market share advantage. Nah! I eat market share for breakfast. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Face it, kid, now you're in the presence of marketing greatness and you're scared. I know you are, but what am I? Oh, no, I'm not falling for that again either. This is good. I haven't felt the fire of a fight in me for some time now. I like it. I'm gonna enjoy running your little enterprise into the ground. Now get your buzzing face out of here and let me set up shop. Would you like tea while you set up? Hell no, I don't want tea. Okay. Do I still have the seeds I had? No. Oh my god, dude. All my pockets are empty. Dude, I lost everything. The camera, the tools, they're all gone. The stops, is the stop signs? Dude, even the stop sign's gone? Oh wait, even the stuff that was on the shelves. What? Okay. So wow, okay. I don't know if this is clean or not, so I'm just gonna throw that on the dishwasher. Alright, so I guess we're kind of stocking up from scratch right now. Okay. Wait, what? Was this not where I was planting my stuff last time, or am I turned around? Yellow seeds. Oh, there's the stop sign. I guess I could just stay there. Do I need to fill the watering can? Happy partner anniversary, Twitch told me to. Season, I actually didn't even know it was my partner anniversary until Twitch told all of you guys to tell me, and then I found out. So now I know. Oh, she set up her shop. What the hell? How did you get set up so quickly? That's right, we are open for business. Are you ready for profits? Are you ready for marketing? She has a coffee cup that looks like it has brass knuckles and it says die. Are you ready to get your face kicked in with savings? Then come on down and see Nana, losers. ... Well, here I am. And, what of it? What can I buy? I'm ready to see this shop. Ready to confront the crushing Buddha competition? Fine by me. Consumerism. My mug, $5.99. Little Meow Meow, $6.99. Candle, $2.49. $2.49 to what? How do I get these coins? Yes? What is it? What does this icon mean? Is this your face? You can't possibly be this dense. Those are nanobucks. That's how much they cost. Okay, fine, but I don't have nanobucks. I've never heard of a nanobuck. Never heard of a nanobuck. How are you a small business owner? The nanobuck is the international currency. The nanobuck is the gold standard. I think you're making this up. I am not making this up. How dare you accuse me of deceit? That's it. You're going to make me. Where is it? Here we go. Professor Currency's All-in-One Book of Economics, Volume 1. That is infant stuff. It's pathetic I even need to give this to you. Thanks, Nana. I'll use this information to crush you. Ha! With Volume 1? You wish. Let's talk when you're Volume 12. Now that's economics. Volume 12. I still have nightmares about Volume 12. How about if I sell you something in exchange for nanobucks? Eh? You're talking about a barter. Sure, I'll bring you something, you buy it off me. Let's see this thing first, Missy. I'm committing to nothing until it's in front of me. Alright, I'll bring you an item. Give me a minute. I'm gonna bring you the stop sign. Alright, let's check out this book. Welcome, reader, to the vast, strange, unfathomably beautiful, unfathomably terrifying world of economics. If you've picked up this book, it's because you've made the decision to dedicate your life to the study of economic theory. You've chosen well. My name is Professor Currency, and I will be your guide into this multi-volume dissection of the many fascinating facets of economics. First, an admonishment. Do not be daunted by the complex nature of what you are about to read. The pursuit of economic study is demanding, rigorous, and often physically painful. This is normal. Pain is economics entering the body. Rest assured that whatever struggles you face in comprehending this knowledge, you will be rewarded tenfold once you fully understand it. Armed with a fierce comprehension of economic theory, you will become an unstoppable machine of intellect and charisma. So, where to begin? How does one dive into a field as rich and dense as economics? Well, let us start with a brief history. Economics did not exist prior to the Crimson Age. Up until this time, all goods and services were given random values. These values would change arbitrarily at any time for any reason. A loaf of bread might cost 10 grimlets in the morning, and then at 3 p.m. the price could suddenly leap to 85,000 grimlets. That's just Venezuela. And while the price could then drop to half a grimlet by 4 p.m., by then the bread market was already in shambles. It was a terrible way to live, and every day tens of thousands of people died simply from overexerting their brains trying to figure the system out. However, at the beginning of the Crimson Age, the government decided enough was enough. The solution was to form the Special Committee to Stop Money-Related Thinking Deaths, which gathered once every 3 months for an hour to discuss and deliberate on a brand new system of valuing goods and services. After 6 months of congregation, they had invented the system with which we use to this very day, economics. Under this new and profound ideology, goods and services would be given prices that correspond directly with their value. It was a change that produced drastic and immediate impact upon the entire world. While many were happy to have a consistent and reliable method of valuing items, for others it was disastrous. A significant number of merchants had gotten rich selling services like cold bag of gross ugly rocks, by simply waiting for the exact moment when their service was very reasonably priced while all other services were completely unaffordable. Yet, while there was a complaint, for the most part the new system was widely accepted and adopted. Quickly, vendors began to ask questions like, what will consumers actually want to pay money for? And is there a situation where the market values a cold bag of gross ugly rocks more than literally all other commodities? Those questions became the cornerstone of economic study, and the ugly rock test is the first principle taught in most 101 economic classes. While it is certainly true that the specifics of market value are quite different today than they were in the Crimson Age, the fundamental underlying tenets of economic theory are the same now as they were back then. It continues to be true that consumers want things and are willing to pay for a good if the price is commensurate with its value. It continues to be true that a cold bag of gross ugly rocks is a tremendously difficult though not impossible item to advertise as being the most valuable commodity a person can possibly own. And it continues to be true that everybody wants to make money, which means that in some sense everybody is an economist. Of course, some of us are more of an economist than others since we went to school for it and physically fought one another tournament style in gladiatorial arenas to earn our diplomas. But on more of a theoretical and not very real level, every single person in today's world is an economist. This concludes our discussion of the history of economics, but what are the practical limitations of economic theory in today's world? How can economics best be used for personal gain, and what about that economics combat tournament I mentioned and the light implication of packed arenas around the world where such tournaments are held? Several of these questions will be answered in Professor Currency's Guide to Economics Volume 2. Join me in the next book as we dive further into the unfathomably, unintelligibly, illegibly beautiful world of economics. That was kind of funny. Alright, can I just, like, go put this in the library? What is that? Gardening, we read that. What is this one? Edge of a bullet. Okay. Alright, so we read the book. State your business. Nothing, just trying to steal your secrets. Shoot! No secrets here! No ancient wisdom of unfathomable value. Get out. Alright. My first idea for giving her something was the stop sign. I'm gonna try it. Let's see if she wants a stolen stop sign. State your business. Want to trade? Let's see it. Alright, not too shabby. What's its story? What's so special about it? Make up an elaborate lie about its origin. It's, you know, an ancient rune. An ancient rune, Missy. Everybody and their grandmother's got an ancient rune lying around. Well, let me explain to you what's so special about this ancient rune. It was a reward for saving an entire village. Oh? Tell me about this village. What was the trouble? Everybody forgot their own names and it was causing panic. And how did you handle the situation? I renamed each and every one of them based on their personality traits. It worked out, so they gave me this ancient rune as a reward. Alright, I can make use of this rune. It has history. I like that. You got yourself a trade. Now pick one and only one item to take with you. Little meow meow. Finished? Good. After this, it's nanobucks or nothing. Cat. Boro, the old woman over there is trying to run Wanderstop out of business. I see. Should we be concerned? Don't worry. I'm studying economic theory to take her down. Oh, are you also being a student of Professor Currency? So far, what is your favorite aspect of economics? Fine, I lied. I was trying to sound smart. Miss, I have done this many times. It is best at parties and graduations. I say, Miss Jenkins, young Susan will make a fine macroeconomist. I'm certain she will triple or even quadruple the money. Boro is a hit at parties. To be honest with you, I am not especially worried about our new competition. Perhaps it will even be fun. Yes, surely fun is the primary goal of all competition between businesses. Alright. Whoa! Well, that is some very incredible hair. A fine day to you. Hi, this is Wanderstop. It's a tea shop. You don't say, how marvelous. A cup of tea sounds most restorative, but I would ask you that you first allow me a moment of rest. On a journey such as mine, one's strength must be minded carefully at all times. Rest is of the utmost priority. Once I'm recuperated, you can be certain we will discuss tea at length. Are you a fighter? So you've noticed, I am indeed a warrior by trade. Currently in my second year fighting for the minor circuit, and none too upset with my record. Would you allow me a small moment to boast? Perhaps you recognize my mask. It was a gift from the Vindian Empress, given only to the warriors she sees as most honorable. Those who seek honor and respect in combat, rather than victory alone. She saw this in me. I carry her blessing everywhere, on my body and in my heart. I'm a fighter too. Truly! Why yes, now that I'm paying attention, I see the poise and balance in your stance. Of course I see it clearly now. Another warrior like myself, here in the woods. It is fate that brings us together, yeah? Surely it is. Please, tell me a tale of combat. I wish to know of your journey and your strengths. Well, I used to be undefeated in battle. I mean, didn't everyone at some point? Ah, yes, I can recall my own first loss, an educating time. Well, I didn't really lose. It's more like... Okay, this is a weird question. Have you ever suddenly lost your strength for no apparent reason? Like it just sort of left you. This is unfamiliar to me. I've never felt disconnected from my power. Oh. I guess I can tell you about it. I've spent the last 8 years doing tournament fights in the combat arena. ... Wait. No. Alta? I'm sorry. Do we know each other? You are the warrior Alta. This is you. Yes. My heavens. My heavens! What a beautiful and surprising world we live in! The warrior Alta is before me, the strongest fighter of the modern era. You know me? Know you! I've been to see you fight twice. I saw you at the Royal Arena 3 years ago. It was, how do I say it? It changed my life, truly. In fact, because of that fight, I began using a false advance in combat. I had only ever been using a serpentine advance. But the false advance gave me more flexibility when disarming opponents. I often follow up the false advance with a quick weight shift. I try to ease into the opponent's offhand if they're armed. Interesting. What do you gain from shifting the weight? If I don't have the reach advantage, it lets me approach easier. Interesting. I will have to try it for myself. Oh, and the second time I saw you, it was just last fall. You fought Lady Ash in Speria. Right, yes, I remember. That was a good match. Please, do not ply me with your false modesty. You wiped the floor with her. She put up a fight. Again, I have no need for this sort of humility. We both know of your strength. And now I've run into you purely by fate here, in the middle of nowhere. And you're running a tea shop, is that right? Just briefly, I'll be back to fighting soon. Ha! Warrior Alta, I'm astounded once again by you. You have discovered a new form of training in the most unconventional location. Making tea? I never would have thought to try it. What new abilities will this unlock for you in combat? Does it strengthen poise, or is it mental training? No, wait, do not tell me. I only wish to see the results. You surpass us all once again. I am stunned, but not surprised. Thank you. Oh, my apologies. I never introduced myself. My name is Ren. I have come to these woods seeking personal growth to find new strength. Meeting you has affirmed that I am walking an honorable path. It's really nice to talk to another person like me. I haven't talked to another fighter in a while. But of course, Warrior Alta, you and I are kin. We share a common destiny. It is fate that we meet here. I believe this with all my heart. I guess, let me know if you want tea. Tea, of course! In all the excitement, I'd nearly forgotten. Yes, let's have a cup. You don't need to rest first? How can I possibly rest? I'm flush with enthusiasm. No, a cup of tea right now sounds perfect. Sure, what would you like? I must say, meeting you here has reminded me of the passion I felt in my youth. Back then, the world felt spontaneous and alive. True gifts of surprise and delight feel rarer and rarer to come by as I get older. But seeing you here has felt like a call to action, to be inspired and to chase what feels most alive. Please, won't you bring me a cup of tea that calls to mind passion and the pursuit of one's dreams? Imagine ordering this in like a Starbucks. The lady behind the counter would be like, "Sir, please, no." Just what do you want? That is what I desire most right now. I'll do my best. Thank you! Alright, hang on a second. Passion. Wait, what? I don't know that any of this really qualifies as that. A palate cleansing fruit filled with mint. Consuming it reminds you of the... Hold on. A fruit flavor that brings to mind passion. A palate cleansing fruit filled with mint.